All right, let's get it. Took me long enough, right? Was eating my not so enjoyable food. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Good discussion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. If you've been here from the beginning, I sent deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, authenticity. You stand. Gratitude for everything, for all of you coming through, rocking out, vibing out, XYZ. Y'all know what's up. Everyone who has ever sown to see with me will be returned 100-fold at the Most High. Using you as a divine vessel to divine support yours truly, because all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, thanks, peace, and prosperity. You and yours never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. You are not obligated to do so, so I give my grace, gratitude, and thanks once again. Anyhow, in this video, we're going to be chilling. What's up, Pam? What's up, KN? What's up, Brandon? The top chat is in the chat. How y'all doing? We're going to be chilling on this one, man. I ain't really feel like doing what we normally do. So we're going to chill on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, really chill. But let's get right into it. I took long enough. Pardon. I took long enough eating my not so enjoyable food. Let's get it. Let's get right into it, actually. We're going to be doing things a bit differently. Somebody hit me up on Instagram. Let me see. Check my phone instead of pulling up my DMs on the street. That's conscious juice. Okay, let him think that. Okay. I got conscious juice, man. Let's get it, y'all. We chilling on this one. We chilling on this one. I'ma just chill, watch some videos with y'all. Straight off YouTube. Straight off Instagram. And we just gonna do it like that. Hold on, but didn't he just post a video? You see how they be playing with us? Whatever. Let's get it though. Let's get it.
Has been discussing seeing sightings of this strange fog or peculiar fog in different areas, okay? And it's been stated that this fog actually smelled very pungent, and it was actually even reported to make certain individuals become sick. After further observation, a study was conducted on the smoke, and it was later observed that Serratia marcescens, trillions of bacteria, was actually existing in this fog. This is the visual perspective of Serratia marcescens through a microscope, and this stuff is very fatal. Now, this is very easy information to obtain. I wanted to share this with the collective. It states that Serratia marcescens is a rod-shaped gram-negative bacterium that's commonly found in damp environments like bathrooms. It's known for its ability to adapt and survive in many environments, including soil, water, and plants. It's also known for causing serious infections in humans, particularly in newborns and intensive care patients. Appearance and characteristics of Serratia marcescens appears as a pink, orange, red discoloration due to a pigment called prodigiosin. I'm going to give you two of the herbs I highly recommend to combat the adverse effects of Serratia marcescens. And it's common information that this strange, mysterious fog with the chemical smell was making individuals sick. People were literally getting sick just minutes after exposure to this mysterious fog. Some allege that this could be an attempt for the deletes to induce another pandemic. If you've been exposed to the fog or potential Serratia marcescens, I highly recommend consumption of chrysanthemum tea. Chrysanthemum is anti-inflammatory, is rich in flavonoids as well as antioxidants. Chrysanthemum tea is also great for combating ailments such as type 2 diabetes. I have the chrysanthemum tea available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. I also have chrysanthemum available in the tincture form as well. Oil of oregano is another herb that I highly recommend utilizing if you've been exposed to the fog. Oil of oregano is another phenomenal anti-inflammatory. It's also antibacterial. Oregano balances the microbiome and is a great combatant for Serratia marcescens. Studies and tests on moringa also showed that it had great antibacterial properties that fought Serratia marcescens as well. In fact, moringa is viewed as a natural treatment option for fighting bacteria. I highly recommend consumption of moringa on a consistent basis. It's 120 times more effective than vitamin C. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Okay. Okay.
Reincarnation is 100% real. Energy doesn't die, it only recycles. And when you receive a birthmark, when you have a birthmark, that's actually a sign or a representation of a previous way that you may have died, okay? For example, there was a child that actually remembered how he died, how he got killed with an axe, okay? And when he was born, he had a weird indentation as a birthmark on his head, the same place that he previously got hit with that axe. Most of us get attached to the avatar that we're in, so we'll pick to come back in the same type of avatar, all right? And it will keep the same energetic imprint or memory of that.
There you go. How you spell it right here? K-N. You might want to take a screenshot. That should be long enough for you to get a screenshot. Let's get it. Let's keep going.
Traumatic event that transpired, and when we're born in the next incarnation, it will reflect in the form of a birthmark. Any of the birthmarks, moles, or imperfections that we have on our body could actually be a representation of things that we have done in our past lives. Now, when we transition, some of us pick different avatars for each different lifetime, but some of us actually pick that same avatar because we grow fond of that particular look. And most of us are actually born with green birthmarks due to the fact that in ancient times, our skin colors were bright blues as well as greens, okay? So this is why you also see some individuals with the Mongolian blue birthmarks. It actually tell you exactly what you was in another life or another incarnation. Perhaps at one point in another life, your whole body was green. And again, this is why characters like Osiris was depicted green in ancient Kemet.
No problem.
Currently, we have iron in our blood, but in ancient times, it was actually composed of magnesium. This is due to oxygen in the atmosphere oxidizing your biological intrinsic metallics. This is actually why we're copper, brown, black, and tan colors. Similar to a rusty nail, our metallics have been completely rusted out. Next time that you're looking at a birthmark, whether it's green or whether it's blue or a mole, always remember that that birthmark probably has a way deeper story to it. Reincarnation is 100% real. Energy doesn't die.
Yeah, my mom said I was born with a green birthmark or Mongolian spot on my yeeks. I don't even know how to say that properly without it sounding funny, without it sounding crazy. But on my backside, I had a Mongolian spot I was born with. So whatever's clever.
Most people are unaware of the extraterrestrial humanoid beings from planet Procyon. These beings derive from the fourth planet orbiting Procyon, and it's a yellowish planet. Now, these beings are highly technologically advanced and have the ability of time travel. Beings from Procyon are actually said to be benevolent in nature. They range between 6 to 9 feet, and they typically have blonde to red hair, okay? And they also do breed with humans as well. Now, planet Procyon is actually said to be a pleasure planet, and these beings actually take pride in having fun. There's actually a lot of entertainers that were abducted from these beings are actually derived from their lineage. A lot of the people that descend from Australia are actually connected to the extraterrestrial lineage of the beings from planet Procyon. The Proconians are often referred to as Nordics as well. Blonde or red hair is a planet Procyon trait.
You saw she had the jet. Why they had her with the jet though? That was crazy.
Now, many years ago, the powers that be actually requested the beings from planet Procyon to actually provide them with weapons, okay, some type of energy weapons. But the beings from planet Procyon focus highly on peace, all right, and they basically rejected doing that. They stated that they didn't want to do that. They refused to provide them with any weapons. And at that point, it states that time travel technology was stolen from the beings from planet Procyon and actually utilized during a Montauk project. Now, the enemies of the beings from planet Procyon are these gray extraterrestrials from the planet Rigel. These grays aren't the grays from Zeta Reticula. Again, they're from Rigel, all right? And at one point, they were the Procyons. They were beautiful at one point, just like the Procyons. And then something happened. There was some form of civil war that took place on the planet, and these beings were forced to actually be refugees, and they were forced off Procyon. And the climatic conditions actually altered their look and changed them like this. And ever since then, they've been warring with the other beings from Procyon. This is why you actually hear stories of the Greys being us from the future, okay? You hear stories of that, and this is primarily based on the beings that actually descended from Procyon that eventually had to fly to Rigel that became Greys. We're aware several times that planet Tiamat was a huge testing facility. This planet is full of extraterrestrial DNA. Now, the beings from planet Procyon, once again, are benevolent beings, and they actually do want to help us ascend to higher levels of consciousness. These beings are associated with the Galactic Federation. As time goes on, more galactic information will be brought to light, and we will be properly educated on our cosmic star family. Most people are unaware of the extraterrestrial humanoid beings from planet Procyon. These beings derive from the fourth planet orbiting Procyon, and it's a yellowish planet. Now, these beings are highly technologically advanced and have the ability of time travel. Beings from Procyon are actually said to be benevolent in nature. They range between 6 to 9 feet, and they typically have blonde to red hair, okay? And they also do breed with humans as well. Now, planet Procyon is actually said to be a pleasure planet, and these beings actually take pride in having fun. There's actually a lot of entertainers that were abducted from these beings are actually derived from their lineage. A lot of the people that descend from Australia are actually connected to the
Is it running back already? Let me go ahead. I'm done.
These deletes are pumping some weird nanotechnology in our atmosphere. This was actually found in the snow. Now, it was also confirmed that Serratia marcescens was all in the fog. All right, and this is why a lot of people were actually sick. I did a live recently, and I spoke with a lot of different star seeds all around. And different individuals are indicating that they're getting sick. Individuals are coughing up blood. Some individuals are more impacted with mucus than they have been. And this is a biological attack that's actually being implemented by these deletes.
I told you I've been eating rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm starting to get mucus. I'm starting to feel my physical vessel. It's not like I'm not as athletic. You feel me? Like when I go nature bond, it's this little gate I gotta hop. I normally hop it like when I was young, like hop right over. I tried to do that recently. I almost fell. I'm like, yo, man, this damn rice got me gaining weight, man. Anyhow, let's keep going. And I keep turning off the camera and muting the mic because I gotta clear my sinuses from eating stuff that I don't normally eat. Let's get it done.
Also showed you how there's multiple patents, okay? Laser patents, blue beam technology, sky projectors, holographic optical satellite communication systems. These deletes have so much technological devices that they're utilizing to induce this matrix and further create this simulation that we're encapsulated in. All right. And their objective wholeheartedly is to prevent our ascension process. That's their primary objective. Okay. So again, I may mention it. They're going to induce another pandemic. All right. There's going to be another situation similar to what transpired in 2020 when everyone had masks and were told that they had to stand 6 foot apart. All right. This is what's being ushered in now by these deletes. I am not playing when I tell you to utilize things like wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves. They not only kill parasites, but also eradicate their eggs.
Right after my meal. Not even a meal. Let me be correct. Right after this bowl of rice I just had, I just took one of these.
Most ailments or dis-ease is actually parasitic in nature. I heavily stressed and promoted the importance of utilization of chlorophyll in detoxing the body. And again, this isn't fear-mongering in the least bit, but you know that these draconians' primary objective is depopulation. People like Bill Gates and Fauci openly admitted it. Now, one thing you want to consider is that your pineal gland is composed of magnetites, dendrites, and calcites. Okay, so when they utilize different things like the fog or different GMOs, genetically modified organisms, it actually affects your pineal gland's piezoelectric crystals and its connection to the planet and your connection to higher ethereal planes of consciousness. Okay, your pineal gland is a cosmic antenna. All right, things like aluminum and barium, when they become mixed, it becomes a receiver. With your pineal gland being a receiver, it automatically affects your transmission to higher dimensional ethers. Remember, this is all facilitated through draconian influence. Their first objective is to get you sick and then get you to come to their hospitals to give you their pharmaceuticals. The Greek word for pharmacy is pharmakia, which means dark sorcery and witchcraft. People are unaware that the mysterious fog that people was breathing in was actually trillions and trillions of bacterial parasites that was purposely designed to make people sick. These deletes are desperate for loosh, and they would do anything they can to keep you in a low frequency. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Okay. You gotta be careful with that fog, like I said, man. Get my weight up. It's not about getting my weight up. It's about eating what I don't normally eat. It's altering my body where I don't even feel right. I don't feel good. I don't have my high vibration. I don't have my energetic drive. That's the point I'm making, Brandon. I think you got it a little confused. Anyhow, let's keep going.
Not lying when I told you that these deletes' objective is to implement a second pandemic. It was a test conducted on a mysterious fog that individuals were seeing throughout various states, and they discovered that Serratia marcescens was all throughout the fog, and this is a parasitic bacteria. Basically, it was composed of parasites. Samples of testing from the fog taken in Naples, Florida. The test results indicate the fog contains Serratia marcescens. They're basically implementing biological warfare.
We need more money to plan for the second pandemic. There's going to be another pandemic.
This is why I stress the importance of utilization of a parasite cleanse.
Hold on, because I heard there was some. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I heard this dude. It's 17 minutes. We're gonna get it. We're gonna pick up on that. Hold on.
Parasites are actually responsible for a lot of intrusive thoughts. Parasites are actually making a lot of individuals crave the foods that they know they shouldn't be consuming. Most diseases are actually parasitic in nature. These deletes' objective is depopulation and desecration of the God body. Parasites are basically archons in a physical form. They're very demonic in nature. They're basically vampiric entities, and a lot of them are manufactured through the genetically modified organisms as well as the processed food and refined sugar. The 3 ingredients required to not only kill parasites but also eradicate their eggs is sweet wormwood, black walnut, as well as whole cloves. This liquid texture parasite cleanse is fast acting and very high potency. I do have this available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. I'll also carry a capsule formula.
Nah, yeah, for sure, Brandon. Like that's the point I'm making. Like when you don't consume certain things for so long and you eradicate things out of your body and you release things and get certain things, whether it's chemicals, parasites, whatever, out of your body, and then you go back to eating certain stuff or consuming certain stuff because you have no choice, you feel the difference literally almost instantly. Like I don't feel like myself for this past cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like it's highly annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? So yeah, neither here or there. I'm not trying to complain, but I can literally feel the difference in my vessel, and it's annoying. You feel me? Because I felt the difference, I seen the difference, I know better now. So it's like you dead ass type of vibe. That's what it's like.
As well, they also are composed of sweet wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves. It's very important that you do a parasite cleanse in order to avoid sickness. Again, most dis-ease is actually parasitic in nature. Now, after utilizing a parasite cleanse, you want to use something like chlorophyll, okay, to ensure that the deceased parasites are removed successfully from your body. Some individuals also use activated charcoal. My personal favorite is chlorophyll. The chlorophyll that I carry on Holistic Remedies is very potent. It's 7,000 milligrams, and it's composed of spirulina and chlorella, which makes it great for chelation therapy, which is the removal of toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, aluminum, and mercury.
I gotta look into that.
Remember that the fog was filled with trillions of parasites called Serratia marcescens. This is why multiple people are reported being sick. I recommend clicking the link in my bio, visiting.
Like, you know what? Hold on. My apologies for pausing so much. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all who's listening, how I could tell the difference and all that with my vessel? It's so real. My ankles even be getting swollen, looking big and fat, like I'm pregnant or something. Like, it's weird. It's weird AF. It's weird. But I'm gonna show y'all a picture comparison when my ankles is normal. Because I took a picture of my ankles being swollen already. Because I already was planning to show y'all, right? Then I'm going to show y'all a picture when my ankles is normal. It's going to be swollen on the left side, regular on the right side. Y'all going to be like, wow, like that's how real it is. When you stop consuming certain things and then you go back, it's like, it's almost instant. This food is not good for us. You feel me? And you know, the people in my immediate vicinity, they know what they're doing. Like I said, I have little to no support. Like every bit of help, the half-assed so-called help that I get, it's like, it's with terms and conditions. Like, oh, I could do this, but that. Or I can help you with that, but this. Or, yo, here, but I'm not, like, it's always terms and conditions, you get it? It's always a gimmick. It's always, so it's like, it's to the point where I don't even want no help. I want to help myself. I don't even want no external help from the people in my immediate vicinity, to be honest with you. Let's keep going.
Holistic Remedies and grabbing you a bottle of Parasite Cleanse and Detox, okay? I also have the Parasite Cleanse available for children as well as the Detox for children as well. High quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation. Click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. I personally feel like all the fires that are taking place in California are done by deceptive laser technology. Here's a list of technological devices that they actually have legitimate U.S. patents for. They have a sky projector, U.S. patent 3762083A. And it states this patent describes a sky projector that uses a color wheel to create the illusion of a moving sky. The color wheel's filters create different colors of light that appear to move up and down as the wheel rotates. You have the holographic optical satellite communication system, US patent 4214807A. This patent describes a satellite communication system that uses a laser to transmit signals to a receiver on Earth. The system can adjust the radiation diagram to direct the beam to the desired receiver. And this next one is the one that I believe that they utilized in California as well as previously in Hawaii when there were fires there. And this is the US patent 9511881B1, the dispersed space-based laser weapon, okay?
YouTube, don't start your shit, man. This is just entertainment and speculation.
This patent describes a laser weapon that uses orbiting solar generators to focus energy into a laser beam. The beam can be used to destroy targets such as ships, cities, or satellites. These deletes have access to so many technological devices. The next one that's very interesting is US patent 103759000B2, which is rain induced by supercontinuum laser beams. This patent describes a laser system that can create rain by inducing ionization in the beam's path. The ionized ions and electrons can act as nucleation sites for cloud formation. Technological devices are utilized by a company called HARP. The acronym for HARP is High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. Not only do they have the capabilities of freezing certain particular portions of the planet, but they can actually target areas where hurricanes, tornadoes, fires, anything you can actually imagine.
We've seen evidence of this recently. Keep going.
Nature, they have the ability of artificially creating. Now what's happening is because of this deceptive technology, planet Tiamat is actually going through a terraforming process because it's now trying to heal and restabilize herself. All right, the planet.
Cauliflower's fake anyway, so I don't even do that. Like I normally do straight quinoa, organic chickpeas, red onions, cayenne, because these are all things that kill parasites. Red onions, cayenne, cilantro. Those kill parasites and remove parasites naturally. So it's like, it's a specific diet that I've been following for so long. Keep going on. It's so good.
And it is healing itself. And as of now, we're going through a massive awakening. This is why you can feel a huge energy fluctuation in the atmosphere. We also have the return of red kachina and blue kachina being Sirius and Nibiru. This is all causing different climatic events on the planet. We also have been receiving back-to-back solar flares. This all has effects on the magnetosphere of our planet. With the magnetosphere of the planet weakening, it's actually exposing us to more ultraviolet ionizing particles. Now don't get it confused, even though we're in the middle of winter, these solar flares still have an effect on you. You might be noticing more ringing in the ear. You might feel a little bit more exhausted, more fatigue, a little bit more lethargic lately. All right, these are all the ascension symptoms. All right.
Basil is a hybrid though, Pam, so I don't even do that. Like I'm really strict with it. Like basil's a hybrid, so I don't even, you know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm trying to say, like it's a hybrid, so it was modified, it was made type thing. Oregano though, you might got me beat with that one.
Because the Schumann resonance on the planet has substantially increased due to this cosmic energy that's hitting the planet. I expressed in several videos that this ascension process is actually causing the dimensions to merge. Now with the dimensions merging, you notice more things like shadow apparitions as well as peculiar dreams. Some of you that are tapped in have probably been having more outer body experiences, more lucid dreams, more astral projection experiences. During this ascension process, more and more people will begin to remember who they actually are and access their Akashic records. The Akashic records is the scholastic library of infinite data. Anything that actually took place in the world, in history, in the universe, in the cosmos, you have the ability of ascertaining through the Akashic records simply via your DNA or your deoxyetheric acid. All right, anything that ever took place in the universe exists in the Akashic records, and simply by going inward and accessing your cosmic light channel, you have the ability of peering into the Akashic records. Now, as we elevate, more and more of us are going to notice our auric field getting bigger and bigger, and that's connecting and increasing in our cosmic resonance. We will eventually become telepathic again, just as we were in ancient times. If you haven't yet, I highly recommend that you decalcify as well as activate your pineal gland. This is your cosmic gateway and access to Haru consciousness. The Eye of Horus is associated with the falcon. The falcon is associated with the air. The air is spirit. In order to access the spirit, you do it via the cosmic gateway. This is your third eye chakra. Ayurvedic herbs such as Haritaki will decalcify as well as activate your pineal gland, making it easier to experience lucid dreaming as well as astral projection. It's been a consistent conspiracy to decalcify your pineal gland through fluoridated water, as well as glyphosate, atrazine, and genetically modified organisms that have adverse effects on your genetic sequence. Ormus, aka monatomic gold, is another phenomenal elixir that will decalcify as well as activate your pineal gland. Ormus is referred to as the Philosopher's Stone. It stands for orbitally rearranged monatomic elements and is phenomenal for healing you on a cellular level. Listen, as planet Tiamat heals from man's tumultuous, nefarious ways, we are actually growing and healing with her. If your pineal gland is blocked, it's going to be very difficult to see clearly during spiritual warfare. The best way to substantially enhance your aura is by maintaining positive energy. Always remember this. Positive energy enters your toroidal sphere from the top, coming in through the crown, and negative energy flows from the bottom. And this is why it's important to ground. When you actually plant your feet on Tiamat, you actually have the ability of pouring in positive energy from the crown chakra and releasing any negative energy right into the Tiamat and retransmuting that energy. Negative energy flows from the bottom in a healthy, positively oriented consciousness, okay? Photons flow in a counterclockwise rotation, just as the planet used to. Your planet used to spin counterclockwise. Photonic flow can slowly become altered with long-term overexposure to negative polarity of a being begins to embody more darkness than light. And this is exactly what happened to our realm. We are one with the planet, as above, so below. Our realm was hijacked by malevolent draconians, and everything was changed about it. This is also why interterrestrials will begin to make their way to the surface. This is simply because the whole paradigm is going through a rapid metamorphosis. Over and over again, we are in the midst of the Hopi prophecy. Everything that the Cherokee as well as the Hopis made mention of is coming into fruition.
Sure.
Continue to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're remaining alkaline as opposed to acidic. You're an electromagnetic being, so food composed of light photons are most essential. I recommend utilization of chlorophyll to detox the body. Spirulina and chlorella in particular is great for chelation therapy and removal of toxic metals such as aluminum, lead, cadmium, and mercury. Moringa is essential for protecting the heart and the brain, and it's 120 times more effective than vitamin C. Moringa was one of Dr. Sebi's favorite herbs for fighting infection. This is how you protect yourself from their manufactured pandemics. Also carry the child-friendly detox on holistic remedies for children. These are the things we must do currently in order to safeguard ourselves. There's so much going on the planet currently. Every day is something new. Is to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you have a high frequency, and that you're prepared for cosmic light code integration. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
Hold on, because this let's see how many clicks you got, because this something I want to catch up on with you guys. I want to catch up on something with you guys and show you. Okay, here you go right here. Most of these are like an hour long. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do the final one because it's only 10 minutes. And then we're going to switch it up for a minute. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's watch this real quick.
There's a total of 144,000 alien genes on the planet. If you're indigenous to the planet, you have what's called an Inky gene. Currently, you only use a total of 2% of your deoxyetheric acid. The other 98% is laying dormant. Now, there's a conspiracy to keep you disconnected from this extraterrestrial DNA. This untapped potential will give you the ability of learning how to create ships to go faster than light, as well as create stargates to other worlds. Ancients that resided in Atlantis, as well as Lemuria and Tartaria, were thousands of years more advanced than what we currently are today. Every so often, these ancient astronauts, these extraterrestrial biological entities, nefariously reset us, basically to subjugate us. The beings that hijack this realm is very vampiric in nature, and their objective is to extract loosh as well as our elements and minerals. They don't want us ascertaining access to these extraterrestrial genetics, because then that will give us the ability and the knowledge needed to basically supersede their machinations. Their objective is to desecrate the God body. Food, water, as well as the air we breathe has all been compromised solely for the purpose of preventing our ascension process to Haru consciousness. They use a process called horizontal gene transfer to desecrate the God body. Horizontal gene transfer is the movement of genetic material between organisms. The science of conjugation is when bacteria directly transfer genes into another cell. And transduction is when bacterial viruses move from one cell to another cell. These deletes meticulously studied the science of our avatars, and they know that everything around us has an effect on us genetically. Ancient times, we were telepathic. Characters like Professor Xavier is based on abilities that our ancestors actually had. Once again, there's 144,000 different alien genes on this planet. And this whole time, it's been a conspiracy to keep you disconnected from your angelic lineage. A lot of you watching this are actually star seeds, all right? This is why they placed it all in the hieroglyphics, and they showed that we had a direct connection to the sun. You hear the word star seed. This implies that you're a descendant of these beings that actually came from the constellation of Orion. These beings that actually descended from the stars. This is why the Hopis made mention of celestial star family. Since I made mention of the Hopis as well as extraterrestrial biological entities, it's only right that I bring up the 7 thunders. And we're going to scroll down to the 6th thunder, okay? Changes occur. The star people return, okay? Signs in the skies. Y'all been seeing the orbs. Y'all been seeing the drones. New planets. I told y'all that Nibiru is here. The red iron oxide is the cause of the fog. New galaxies, meteorite storms, climatic alterations, global warming, spiritual revivals, presence of divine, disregard and respect for present for world governments, leadership, politics. Seventh thunder, the end of the world as you know it.
Hey, she's just saying to like the video, Kill, because it helps the algorithm for more people like yourself, like myself, like others to come across the video, as there's so much people on YouTube doing this kind of content, doing tarot readings, doing XYZ pertaining to spiritual growth, spiritual ascension. So she's just saying to like the video. She's not saying like we're seeking likes. No, that's not what she's saying. It's not what she's implying. But neither here or there. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Whatever's clever, not that deep.
The year 2030. Red Kachina is Nibiru and blue Kachina is Sirius. This is the personification of Yao and Wei. The red iron oxide from Nibiru is one of the reasons that we're seeing more fog. A lot of new revelations are going to take place. One thing I want to say is I don't trust any politician, okay? Whether it was Kamala Harris, whether it was Donald Trump, I personally believe that they both work for the same team, all right? But one thing I will say is that the Galactic Federation has been utilizing Donald Trump in regards to draining the swamp. When he make mention of draining the swamp, I'll explain a little bit what he's referring to. You see a swamp, you actually get snakes, you get alligators, you get crocodiles, you get a lot of reptilian basically in the swamp. Draining the swamp is basically the personification of exposing the reptilians. This is why in episodes like The Simpsons, they showed the episode of Homer unmasking the politicians and you seeing the reptilian extraterrestrial biological entities. Believe it or not, a lot of these politicians and entertainers aren't human. A lot of them are Mach 5 robots, and some of them use synthetic skin suits as well as cloaking technology to bend light photons to camouflage their actual image. I promise you, very soon, so many individuals will be exposed on a very large scale. As the frequency of the planet continue to increase, we are rapidly shifting and jumping timelines. There's a massive separation currently. Some individuals are literally going to be stuck in a third dimension, while others are going to gravitate to a fifth dimensional utopia. This will all be based on your mental field of perception. Remember, your perception is your reality. The way you analyze something changes the molecular level on it on a quantum level. An ancient Cherokee referred to this as the time out of time. Cherokees believed that soon the whole world would experience a massive transformation in consciousness. The Cherokees believed that around this time of Great Awakening that many more people would step forward to speak their truth. The Cherokee tradition, the people of the Bird clan were the messengers of the Great Spirit, okay? And when you think about the bird, you think about Tahuti, okay? So think about Thoth the Atlantean, basically, the messenger of wisdom. You think about spirit.
We know he did the Great Deception, right? We know that, right? Y'all remember that? Do we need to go back and pull it up from Ashiana Dean, Thoth's Great Deception? Because I definitely will if we have to.
You think about air. Those members of the Bird clan was the personification of those teachers. It was the personification of light bearers. The sad thing is most of us are Cherokee and don't even know our actual spiritual customs. Cherokee referred to these light bearers as the Bird clan messengers. Personally believe they even could have been seeing extraterrestrial biological entities that we depict as angels or angelic beings. When I did the homework on my lineage, I'm actually Cherokee from the Wolf clan. There's actually 7 clans.
Hey, I got a wolf spirit. I'm a wolf spirit. I'm a wolf spirit. March is wolf spirit, so apparently I'm wolf spirit. That's my spirit animal, the wolf.
In the Cherokee, and the Wolf clan is also known as the
I'm a Lyman Starseed though. With a Leo. No, let me not even share that information because the internet is a weird place. Let's keep going.
Wawa. They're actually the largest clan out of the Cherokees. There's a total of 7 Cherokee clans. You have the Long Hair clan, the Bird clan, the Blue clan, the Pink clan. You have a total of 7 Cherokee clans. You have the Long Hair clan, you have the Bird clan, you have the Blue clan, you have the Pink clan, you have the Wild Potato clan, you have the Deer clan, and you have the Wolf clan. All ancient cultures actually spoke on this great awakening and expansion of consciousness. Star seeds all over the planet are being activated. People are being visited by orbs. People are seeing UFOs more than they ever seen them. More and more people are remembering who they are. And more people are going to continue to wake up. People are realizing more and more that they are the god or goddess that they actually are looking for. Continue to center yourself and focus on integration of your cosmic light body. Recommend utilization of herbs like lion's mane to decalcify as well as activate your pineal gland. This will make it easier to lucid dream as well as astral project. Herbs like ginkgo biloba are also phenomenal for decalcifying and activating your pineal gland. Utilization of chlorophyll will properly detox your body of toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury. With there being so many food recalls, it's imperative that you properly cleanse yourself. Chlorophyll contains mycelium, which is a fat substance that wraps around unwanted materials to expel them out of the body. Unwanted materials such as microplastics as well as toxic metals. Also recommend herbs like oil of oregano to combat parasitic intrusion. Oil of oregano is a phenomenal component for elimination of free radicals. Elixirs such as carbon-60 are composed of fullerenes, which is condensed shungite, and substantially reverses the process of aging or senescence. Out of chakra and meridian pathway blockages are caused by unhealthy eating habits. These are all things that sever our connection with our intergalactic cosmic family. Herbs such as haritaki is also phenomenal for decalcifying and activating your pineal gland. Haritaki is a Ayurvedic herb that's known to activate your third eye chakra. Some allege that Gorvolia, aka soursop, is 10,000 times more effective than chemotherapy. It's been scientifically proven that the thymoquinone in black seed oil is a great component for fighting diseases like cancer. Moringa is said to be 120 times more effective than vitamin C for fighting infection. Every day, these deletes think of different ways to desecrate your god body. I highly recommend implementing intermittent fasting in your regimen. You want to get to the point where your body isn't dependent on the consumption of food. In ancient times, we were breatharians. We were photosyntheans. We had the ability of converting light into energy. This was a process referred to as melanin magic. In ancient times, we were bright greens, blues, even reds. As we fell further from our angelic state, our magnesium switched to iron. This is why we turn brown and copper colors. Our metallics are basically rusting out. This is why Osiris is depicted as the color green. This is also why sometimes we have green birthmarks. Again, this is because there's 144,000 different alien genes on this planet. It's a lot more to you than what you think. This planet was a huge testing facility. This is what the concept of the Garden of Eden is about. It was actually a laboratory. Now, because of activity in the cosmos, ancient prophecy is actually being fulfilled. Everything that the ancients spoke of is actually coming into fruition. This is why there's a conspiracy to keep you from knowing who you truly are. This is why there's a conspiracy to keep you sick and unhealthy. This is why you must do everything opposite of what they tell you and go inward and eat healthy. All high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation. Click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
That was long, but look, we got a bunch more. Y'all, okay? He went crazy recently. We got to catch up on these. These three right here, 1, 2, 3 is the hour long. We probably not going to be able to watch all three tonight because we're not doing that type of long live. But I want to watch this one because it's 10 minutes. But to piggyback off of what we just watched, let's watch this real quick.
I'm going to give you a list of entertainers and celebrities that are actually extraterrestrial in origin that you may not have known.
This is fresh.
Most may not be aware that
this is crispy content. Let's watch this.
Elvis is actually a Venusian. Elvis is actually from the planet Venus. Now, there's a lot of extraterrestrial biological entities that walk amongst us that look identical to us that actually have slight variations that you would never tell aren't human in origin. They are humanoids, but they aren't from Eridu. They aren't from the planet Earth or Tiamat. Nikola Tesla was another Venusian, okay, the one that invented the 369 method, okay, and actually had the concept of free energy. Nikola Tesla was actually a Venusian. Chris Brown is actually from planet Procyon. He even demonstrated clues in the album he came out with called Indigo. Okay, you can see the UFOs on the very top. You see the extraterrestrial biological entities on the left and the right side. And this orchestrates extraterrestrials here. Some even allege that he has connection to planet Venus due to the Aphrodite tattoo on his head. We all know that Aphrodite has a direct connection to the planet Venus. Prince is also extraterrestrial in origin and displays several characteristics of the Anunnaki, all right, in regards to their Ethereal qualities and how they could phase in and out of existence. There are several entertainers that actually told stories of Prince and basically how he would just pop up out of nowhere, almost like he walked in and out of a portal. This is the same reports of the Anunnaki when the KGB and different individuals like Vladimir Putin had run-ins with the Anunnaki and stated that they would literally just pop up out of nowhere, like they can open up a portal. Elon Musk is also another extraterrestrial biological entity, okay, the CEO of Tesla. This is why he's so captivated with the induction of artificial intelligence. In fact, there was a scene on Men in Black International that actually hinted at this particular concept.
It's never who you think it is.
They always got to tell us on the big screen.
I'm going to give you a list of entertainers and celebrities that
Okay. We going hold on. Let's go tap in with Sargon real quick. Go tap in with Sargon because he been going crazy too. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with Sargon, man.
Okay, fam. This one is for all my star seeds, so-called aliens. All right. Hey. And yes, you are the alien. You're the alien they talk about. It's not the Greys. It's not the Zetas. All of them are part of this world. They're all demons. This world is hell. Not the earth. The world. This world is hell. And all these demons are from this world. You are the true alien. You know what extraterrestrial means? It means extra terra astral. Astral from outside the realm of terra. That's Earth. That's you. You're a starseed from a place called Haven. These people, they call it heaven. Let me explain something to you, starseed.
Did y'all hear that? Let's keep going, though. We're not even going to do that. Let's keep going. But I heard that loud and clear, and I caught it.
For my real ones. Again, this is exclusive for starseeds. You humans, go fuck yourselves. This is for starseeds. Listen, this world is being destroyed, and it's being terraformed for you. You will breathe the new carbon air. You will absorb the new code. The humans are dying. They're calling it Rona, H1N1. They're calling it Grandma's peach tea. I told you guys this years ago what was really going on. The atmosphere is changing. They can't breathe the air. They're literally suffocating. The body of the universe has cells. Those cells destroy viruses. Those bacteria destroy the life functions of these viruses. They're calling it diseases. It's the earth creating patterns that you can't survive in. It's the earth switching the atmosphere to a degree that you can't survive in. Again, even your weapons, your guns, your bombs, they won't work in the new shift of the atmosphere. 1 degree off. The gunpowder doesn't work. All the elements have to have the proper amounts to work. If the amounts change, they don't work. That's what's happening in the atmosphere. Everything is shifted up. New earth balance, new earth flow. Like I'm telling you guys, you're in the world, not of it. The fact that you're in the world, not of it, makes you an alien. Again, these weirdos are in the world and of the world. They're not the aliens. When they talk about the pyramids were built by aliens, they're talking about you. When they say, where did the English language come from? It's a mystery. They're talking about you. You're the mystery system. Anything they call a mystery or aliens is actually you.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Red Cap, for real. I'm glad you're feeling better because, man, the energy is just, it's a lot going on in our atmosphere. It's a lot happening within us, inside and outside. So, man, I hope all is well, and it's glad to hear that you're doing good, man.
Original Nubian native Elohim God of this reality, the true ruler of this reality. It's you. They built their world and kick you out. The Bible says the servant shall be riding the horse while the prince walks alongside. That's the shift. That was the pole flip, the magnetic pole flip. That's when Esau switched places with you. That's when the fallen demon serpent seed switched places and destiny swapped with you. You're the kings and queens of the earth. You're supposed to be living in crystal palaces and floating castles. You're supposed to have flying cars and chariots of fire. Instead, they have you living in ghettos. They have you living in dirt. They have you eating radiation. They swapped destinies. They were living in hell, breathing sulfur and eating shit all day and drinking piss. They swapped destinies. They turned you into the dirt bag, and now they're walking around posing as if they're you. And this goes beyond color. I am talking about literal reptilian serpent seeds who are masking themselves and pretending to be you, son of Adam, and living the life you're supposed to live. Star seeds. Again, what's going on is this world is being destroyed. The snake is eating its own tail. Let the humans run around like chickens without heads. So stupid, they're lemmings. They're lost in the sauce. Nothing can save them. Don't worry about them. They want to believe whatever mythology was given to them by their slave masters. You know better. The Orion Order, the Lyran Order. We've all come together and made new treaties. There'll be a new process, new laws, new dictates to run the universe. We're not going by the old world pattern anymore. Everything has shifted up from the very top to the very bottom. Everyone has to fall into line and follow the law of the Most High. Everyone realizes this now, except for these goofy humans of this world who are still trying to carry on with the old paradigm. If you guys can't.
My only quote unquote concern, my only focus, I don't care about the chaos. It's not bothering me at all. My only focus is maintaining the vessel, right, Cap? That's all I care about. Let's get it though. Balancing the energy, loving the proper people, because, you know, some of our people is not actually our people. It's a lot, but that's all I care about at the moment. And in this time, in real time, it's all I care about. Let's get it though.
And tell, they're still trying to run the old time loop when nobody's on that. None of the factions. Everyone has bowed the fuck down. Yeah, Council, this is another Patreon exclusive, another Starseed exclusive. And for all of you having trouble accessing the Patreon, just click the link up there in the profile. It's the Supreme Conduit. It'll take you straight to the Patreon. You just join it. My PayPal, my Cash App, everything's there as well if you want to support in other ways. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. But give thanks and praise to the Most High family and just chop with me, because we up now. Let's go. Bang, bang.
You got no choice to be ready. If they not, if you're not ready at this point, womp for real. Let's keep going though.
Hey yo, peace fam, Source God, Orion TV, bang bang bang, more life family, bliss up, abundance, on a done no, already. So yo, Council, let's talk about these wildfires. Let's really talk about these wildfires, because everyone's just scratching the surface. They're connecting the dots, but they're not really getting the big picture as yet. So let's bring some clarity to the situation. All right, Council, you guys see the drones in the sky, the UAPs, the UFOs, so on and so forth. They are here as a sign that you are in a new flow. We're experiencing a new wave. We're being acclimated to a new atmosphere. The drones, the UAPs, the plasma orbs, they're all signs of this. Right before the wildfire, Cali had one of the biggest earthquakes it's had in decades. Do not forget this. There have been tsunami warnings. There is an underwater volcano off the coast of Oregon that they claim is going to go off. Along with that, you have the Yellowstone caldera going nuts. You guys have heard the term order out of chaos, correct? That does not mean that they are the ones fully orchestrating the chaos. You heard of direct energy weapons. Direct energy weapons are used in warfare. Silent weapons for a silent war. So like I was saying, everything is getting chaotic because we're in a time of change. Change is never easy, but the change is a natural part of the cycle. It's the rebirth and renewal cycle of nature. What the powers that be do is use the chaos of the times of change in their favor. So they don't necessarily create the chaos. They just help to fuel the fire. And the reason for this is because they want to clear their cabbage patch. The people of this reality are considered to be their slaves. The slaves have become too numerous. They need to call the population. They need you with a number that they can control, and they need you at a mental state where you're just smart enough to work the machines, but not smart enough to ask any questions. You guys have been asking too many questions. You're exposing the pedo rings. Now they're trying to get rid of all the evidence, and part of the evidence is you. So now they want to get rid of society, clear the slate, rewrite history once again, and create a new world in their image. And they're doing this by using the chaos being created to their advantage. And part of that advantage is keeping you dumb as hell. So you don't know when to move. You don't know when to get in motion. And on top of it all, you put your faith in the same people who want to keep you imprisoned or dead or in slavery. Council, we forget the border was wide open for a long time, probably still is. All kinds of foreign operatives and agents and actors came through into the arena. The arsonists that they're catching all over California lighting fires, who are they?
Council, this is a Patreon special, so the full video is up on the Patreon. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's a lengthy one. It goes in depth. Click the link in the profile description or the video description to watch the whole thing and become part of the Supreme Conduit. Yeah, Council, because things are getting wacky. I'm giving you the formula for real survival. So again, click the link and let's chop. Bang, bang.
Oh, Council.
We're going to pick up on that another time. I'll probably use that in the actual presentation. We're going to skip out on that.
Oh, nice! But not nice enough.
Remember to have fun, laugh, and smile, people. Don't be so serious.
We're getting help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770. $770. $770. $770.
77.
One-time payment. One-time payment. One-time payment. So they can quickly purchase things like water, baby formula, and prescriptions. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that. And $5.1 million has gone out. And I encourage everyone who has been impacted to get assistance. Go to disasterassistance.gov or call 1-800-621-3362. Let me repeat that number. 1-800
go fuck yourself. Yo, Council, this guy's really serious. He said they giving $5 million, $770 each. Thank you, Mr. Zelensky. I mean, Bly.
Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Oh, I'm a model. Wow. Runway model? Damn, are you expensive?
The Matrix is... Oh, man, we not... Damn, that's going to get copyrighted.
Okay.
We're not doing it. Check it out.
Hey, Council, let's just jump right into it. This tunnel system was found under Austin, Texas. Not Mexico, Austin. And it's an extensive tunnel system. It keeps going and going and going. And this tunnel system is another one that's in the vampire network, in their underground railway system that they're using to transport their human meat around the realm. Yeah, Council, these vampires have a network underground. It's being exposed now. They're being hunted down and their whole system is being shut down. And the reason everything is being destroyed is because, again, the construct is falling apart and they themselves have to destroy the evidence of what they did. But again, it's the snake eating its own tail. They have to destroy themselves to cover up what they did. And at the same time, it's us destroying them. It's the spirit of the Most High, the spirit of fear. The Reaper is here for them. Let's go. Bang, bang.
Hey, look, let's see if we can find this farewell, Biden's farewell, and then we're gonna pick back up on holistic remedies before we wrap it up. Biden farewell speech. See if it pops up. Damn, nothing. Oh, come on, bro. Biden. Let's see what's up.
That's why my farewell address tonight, I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. And this is a dangerous and that's a dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. And the dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked. Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights and freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before.
The Biden administration is entirely corrupt. So how is he leaving for us to get ahead? Let's keep going on.
More than a century ago, but the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy. Just made the wealthy play by the rules everybody else had to. That's why my farewell address tonight.
That wasn't nothing,
I
bro.
want to warn.
That wasn't nothing, bro. Damn. I'm probably not gonna find what I'm looking for. However, let's go pick back up on holistic remedies, bro. Go watch this 10-minute video.
With y'all, we gotta build about a few things. Somebody said Grand Rising is, I don't know where you at. I don't know where you at, but I know we all in different parts of the planet. Peace to the gods and goddesses. What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? I want to build with some of y'all too, if y'all can tap in. But I want to build with y'all first and share a little insight, some downloads that I've been getting. Yes, we're gonna build. We're gonna be able to build. Gratitude, I say. This a whole sweatsuit, family. This a whole sweatsuit. As I expressed the importance of trying to dress more esoteric and wear certain clothing that actually highlight your ability to actually tap in to higher consciousness. Peace to the gods and goddesses.
Hold on. I want to pull something up. I want to pull something up real quick. Where's Discord at, though? Like, where'd it go? Okay, let me move this over here, though. Move it out the way. Yeah. I want to watch this before we keep it spinning. Before we get into that holistic remedies, let's just watch this real quick. Since we was already listening to these goofy politics and stuff.
Embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Pardon me?
When we started this fire. And rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
This is wild.
Physical health first before we embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Pardon me?
When we started this fire. And rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Yeah, they think they so slick, bro.
This is wild.
Physical health first before we embark upon what is going to be a journey to rebuild these communities back and rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Pardon me?
When we started this fire. And rebuild them better than they were when we started this fire.
Yeah, these people are sick.
This is wild.
Physical health.
Yeah, let's get back into holistic remedies so we can wrap it up, y'all.
Peace to the gods and goddesses. The worm was
Right. It's many more missing.
All right. Anyways, but peace to the gods and goddesses. So all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap in. We're gonna tap in a little bit. We're gonna tap in a little bit. All right. So what I wanted to discuss is that there's 144,000 different extraterrestrial genes that are associated with our genetics. There is a conspiracy to keep us away from our higher self and what we actually are, all right? And a lot of individuals don't know that this planet was a huge testing facility. Planet Tiamat was a huge testing facility. Again, there's 144,000 different extraterrestrial genetics that we consist of. And there's been a conspiracy to keep us out of tune with our Inky gene, or the higher primordial version of us. It's been a conspiracy to keep.
And that's for the people that's getting the chip, Neuralink, Markov, whatever you want to call it. The people that still plugged into the matrix, like we said. Well, like I said, me personally, I don't care, and I'm sure there's other people. I don't care for no damn smart city. Like, who cares about a smart city that's super advanced tech? And I don't even care about technology like that. Like, let's get back to our true essence. Let's get back to who we really are. Because who we really are is far more advanced than what they can ever do. All of the stuff that they do and create with this so-called tech, it's so ancient. They can't compare to who and what we really are on a metaphysical level. But I digress. Let's keep going.
That part of us actually from being awakened or enlightened, all right, through what's called horizontal gene transfer, all right? And this is via the food. Via the genetically modified organisms, the glyphosate, the fluoride, the atrazine, all of these endocrine disruptors, all right? This is all called, again, horizontal gene transfer. And through these different machinations, they have the ability of disconnecting you from your extraterrestrial lineage, from your true primordial essence, all right? This is why I truly stress the importance of fasting, getting to the point where you're no longer addicted to their food, all right, and the indoctrination. In regards to believing that you need 3 meals a day and things of that nature, all right? Get to the point where you can hear your stomach growling and know that it's normal, all right? Again, the concept of 3 meals a day was all indoctrination to make you engorge yourself with food that typically has manufactured parasitic organisms, all right? Most NPCs are affected through neurologic, different parasitic intrusion through their neural pathway. All right. So what the parasites do is they get in your colon and they have the ability of traveling through your nervous system by way of your neural network, by way of your neurons. And a lot of people underestimate the power of parasitic intrusion, okay? And how powerful smaller entities really are. They believe that just because they're smaller that they're insignificant, and they couldn't be more mistaken, okay? So analyze your intelligence in comparison to, like, let's say a whale, hypothetically speaking. Just because a whale is very massive, that doesn't make you any less significant intellectually as far as being a sentient being. All right, so when you take something that's very small and it's in your body, all right, and it's attached to the hive mind, its objective primarily is to intrude what's called Toxoplasma gondii or CNS. Its primary objective is to make it to your brain. And you got something that small and sentient in you, you never know what kind of effects or powers it has the ability of actually controlling or inducing, all right? So this is why we have to be very, very cautious in regards to what we consume. All right, and what we're actually allowing ourselves to eat. You know what I mean? And right now it's a situation where America has been targeted the most because I personally feel like America is more of a testing ground than any other place in the world. I really feel like that. I feel like the whole world is being compromised. Obviously, their whole objective is to desecrate our God body, but I believe in America it's even more prevalent in regards to the poisoning that they do of the food, the atrazine, the glyphosate, different things that they're doing to certain people, okay? And I express they have the ability of mass manipulation or controlling certain the population just through the chemicals that they do through horizontal gene transfer. All right, and this may go over a lot of people's head when I'm talking about horizontal gene transfer and how they have the ability through certain chemicals to alter society and to change us. All right, I made mention of 9 books, all right, that were placed on a planet. 9 secret books that were held by 9 Eternals, okay? 9 Eternals, all right? And these books basically hold different information, secret information that were passed down by different extraterrestrials, by what you deem the fallen angels. All right. So when we talk about these fallen angels or these angelics, you have to remember that these were extraterrestrial biological entities that were coming from Orion. They were coming from the Orion star constellation, and they were descending down upon this plane of existence. Okay. And when they were coming down into this plane of existence, you had demons like Azazel and
Yo, Red Cap, I went for an allergy test a few years back, and I was so pissed off. Even in the moment, like, damn, how many tubes of blood y'all need just to find out what I'm allergic to? Like, it don't take 6 to 7 tubes of blood to find out if I'm allergic to this or that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 1 tube of blood should be good enough, in my opinion. Like, what kind of test you need to run that I don't even know the measurement, but you damn near took a pint, maybe 2 pints. I don't know the math, but you took 7 tubes of blood from me to run the allergy test? No. And then I'm asking him, I'm like, yo, bro, you not done? How much blood? He like, oh, just 1 more. He gets another one. Then another one. I'm like, yo, bro, like, man, listen, don't even get me started, because I'm, especially after learning what I learned and all, man, let that joint piss me off, yo. Let's keep going on.
Other extraterrestrials, they were teaching them things like how to make iron, how to do certain plants and agriculture.
The only COVID test I took was the nose swab, and I regret that, but neither here or there. You know, clean and rejuvenate the vessel should be good, but it's crazy what they do with their nefarious tactics.
Everything we actually know came from extraterrestrial biological entities. This is one thing that people have to realize and have to remember, what time we are really in and what the Hopis talked about, okay? I'm going to really unpack a lot right now, okay? Share the live. We're going to really talk about a lot. Peace to the gods and goddesses. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. So what I was actually sharing with the gods and goddesses is how we actually have 144,000 different extraterrestrial genes that's attached to us. And how these deletes' primary objective, it's a conspiracy to keep you away from your Inky gene, to actually keep you away from your primordial essence or your God version of yourself. All right. So what they're doing is they're utilizing what's called horizontal gene transfer, meaning that they can change you through the food, they can change you through the chemicals that you clean with, they can change you through the things you use to put on your skin to smell good. You know, you have to remember, everything that you use, even as far as perfume and cologne, affects your pheromones, affects your hormones to a degree, which all has an effect on your genetic sequence. All right? Everything they have been doing has been to affect our genetic sequence. Everything from the food to the things we put on our skin to the music we listen to, because we're all primarily composed of frequency. Okay. So even down to the music we're listening to certain color combinations. Okay. Because you can even heal through color sequences and things of that nature. So even certain color combinations, when you're looking at them, has an adverse, some of them, okay, has maniacal effects. So right now it's going to be very important for the gods and goddesses to get more to the point of mass meditations. Getting together as a collective and mass meditating. Right now, it's a huge separation. There's a huge separation, okay? Now, what I mean by that is there's different talks of individuals that, for example, videos in California coming out where individuals are experiencing a fire. Then there's other videos where other individuals are saying that it's not a fire, okay? So with that being said, we do know that there's crisis actors and things of that nature that they typically use to induce fear mechanisms, because we're magnetism. And if a bunch of us are thinking about a tumultuous climatic events, then we can induce that or manifest that to the realm faster. So a lot of times what these deletes would do is pump out fear. They'll pump out fear to basically put that in our visual cortex. So we see that. So once we actually see that, we manifest that paradigm, because again, we're electrical magnetic beings. Some individuals don't have magnetism. Some only have electrical. Have electric.
I only do
all right.
something
Those.
If you was here in the previous live, you know, I had to trim it out so that we could get monetized. But that's the only kind of music I listen to. Like, I listen to good healing music type of things. Like, I don't listen to regular music anymore. And then, like, when I play my old songs from when, like, I was back in high school and growing up and stuff, like, that's all archives. That's part of my life journey. That's part of my life story. So, yeah, I might play it here and there, but I don't prefer that kind of music. I prefer healing, frequency, feel good music that helps you release, helps you heal, helps you recharge. Let's get it though. If you was here in the last live, then you know. But It got all trimmed out because it was all copyrighted music, which we already knew that anyway.
The soul have both. They're electrical, magnetic. Those with just a spirit are electrical, which is fine. Okay, we all from different star systems. We all came from different dimensions. We all are made up of different light, basically, right? Composed of different light in these vessels. All right. Now, with that being said, some individuals' mindset and their magnetism basically affect the trajectory of the paradigm faster based on their thought and based on their output. So you have to be very cautious of what you allow in your mental matrix when these deletes pump out certain visuals for you. You have to be very careful what you accept as a visual from these deletes. All right, and remember that these are their primary objective, their primary focal point is basically to puppet master your perspective so they can induce the reality that they want based on fear. All right, their primary objective is fear. Again, this is a draconian based system. All right, even down to certain killers and things like that, serial killers and things of that nature. They even adopt the mindset of draconians because they're addicted to seeing people in a state of fear when they even kill them and things of that nature. This is all based on draconian mindset. All right, so as we slowly gravitate out of this and separate, we're going to be separating from draconian customs and basically gravitating into the law of one, into that heart chakra resonance, that heart chakra frequency. This is basically what's happening, all right? We're experiencing a massive separation on the planet currently, gods and goddesses. We really are. It's a massive separation taking place. Now, one thing I want to state is we're in the midst of the Hopi prophecy. We're in the midst of the seven thunders. Some of the reasons that I believe we are even seeing the fog is because of Nibiru and Sirius being in our atmosphere, all right? The Hopi spoke on Sirius and Nibiru, which is red Kachina and blue Kachina. All right, this could also cause climatic events. With y'all, we got to build.
Damn, that's it. That's it, though. It's already been an hour and a half. Yo, listen, we're gonna pick up on these. Like, let me go back. I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna pick up on these lives right here. Each of these lives is 1 hour long, man.
Peace to the gods and goddesses.
Right here, one. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. They're all an hour long. We already been streaming for an hour and a half. But neither here or there. Thank you guys for coming through. Next rotation is Friday. We'll probably watch 1 or 2 of these next rotation and then finish it off on Saturday with the final one. I don't know. We'll see. Because Friday, you guys be busy. Things like that. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But we wrapping it up, y'all. We wrapping it up. Anyhow, before we wrap it up, I want to talk to y'all about something. I want to address something. Remember, my name is Swiss. Yes, I run the channel, The Haven, the community, and in the future, The Haven is going to be a safe place for all of us to gather and learn and grow and do things like heal, meditate, XYZ. I have a whole vision for that. But remember, my name is Swiss, SWIZZ. I am not The Haven. You know who's The Haven? We are all The Haven. All of us. Group hug. You know what I'm saying? We are The Haven. You feel me? So future reference, if you guys want to address me, just, yo, Swiss, or things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping, though. I'm not complaining. Whatever you want to, if you want to address me as The Haven, because that's how it all started, that's how you see it, fine. But I don't see myself as The Haven. I don't see myself, or I don't see me as primarily being The Haven. We all make up what The Haven is and what it will become, if you get what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Oh yeah? I didn't even know that the likes is matching the views. That's great. That's amazing. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. We watch these videos and we come together just to escape the chaos that's going on externally, outside of us, outside of the reality that we are currently in. You know, we gather up, watch these videos, you know. Don't forget to have fun, laugh, and smile. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. If you've been here from the beginning, I said deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. You know what I'm saying? If you, anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will return 100 folks. The Most High using you as a divine vessel to divine support your truth, because we're all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. It never goes unnoticed, really does help. May it be returned, and it will be returned 100-fold, because you already know. The Most High using you as a divine vessel. Yo, listen, you're not obligated. If you would like to do the same, the links are in the description or the video. The links are in the video description or the About tab on the channel. You know what I'm saying? We be having to wait 1 month, a whole 30 rotations until the 21st of every month for a cash out of what? 100 to 120 bucks. So what we got? 5 more rotations. I'll be able to go to the supermarket and get my vessel right and be in a totally better mood. Like I said, we're working through to get through. It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. So if you know, you know. Yo, Haven, listen, I love y'all. Safe travel in the Astros. Y'all know what's going on, man. Yo, Brandon, Cayenne, Red Cap, DJ, Pam. Big shout out to Pam, but big shout out to all of you guys. Big shout out to all of you guys coming through, rocking out, XYZ, things like that, things of that nature. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a song for us. It's gonna get copywritten, and I'm gonna trim it out. So if they not here and if they ain't watched the full video, they gonna miss it. But I'm gonna play a song for us, yo. I'm gonna play a song for us. I'm gonna play a song for us, and we just gonna do it like that. Where it's at? Play soul. Through the dog. We're gonna play through the dog. It's gonna get trimmed out. And that, see, what happens is it messes up the monetization. So then we gotta wait for it to be trimmed out, for it to be remonetized, things like that. Whatever. It don't even matter, man. Forget it. It don't even matter, man. We rocking out. Hill. You guys go Hill. Do your thing, man. I love y'all. Y'all know what's up. Let's get the campfire back. And let's play the song. I love y'all, man. When the song is done, I'm gonna end the stream. Man, we not listening to that right now, man. Y'all love y'all, man. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna let it rock and end the stream.
Take away my life. You don't know who I am. Take away my heart. Would not be able to stand. I'm living in the moment, yet I'm drowning in quicksand. Believing in hope, so I reach out my hand. Pray for the guidance, come reach me. Won't you reach me? Won't love feel me? You know I need to breathe, see. Cause I've been on this journey on my own, seen so many things, from the birds in the sky to the sun when it sings. So I won't regret now when things get hard. So I like to take a breath, and I see through the dark, through the dark, through the dark, through the dark. See through the dark, see with my heart. Learn to see with your heart now. You can see through the dark now. Just believe and stand proud. Stand proud. Stand proud. Hey. crazy. But the greatest blessing we have is in the gift of being alive.